Hi friends, Joseph Anthony here, and welcome to another video. I'm in Happy Jack, Arizona, in the woods, as you can see here. One of the most beautiful places that I like to go to regroup, to recenter myself. And I'm sorry if the audio is a little windy. It's a little windy here today. And I want to talk to you about this weekend and why it's so important to get out in nature. And this is just, it's so peaceful. The moment I come up here in these trees, it's just like you come alive. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you've spent any time in the woods or, in nature, just quiet. And it's very inspirational. It's like you're recentering yourself, and you're basically hearing stuff that you normally wouldn't hear with all the clutter and the noise in the major cities. Now, I'm doing this video for two reasons. One, to inspire you to really appreciate nature and life and your connection to it, but also because this is such a powerful weekend. We are dealing with a solar eclipse that is coming in Aries, and I did a video on that. We are looking at Neptune going into Aries for the first time in 165 years. Very powerful time. We're looking at retrogrades. We're looking at Venus and Mercury retrogrades, which the energy is sort of turned inward or not working the way it should. We're also seeing some very powerful storms this past week. There was a large coronal hole that was created on the sun. And it's super powerful because it creates these winds, these solar winds that come in. But not only that, the geomagnetic energy that is given off when those things hit is tremendous. And we feel it. And this is why I check the KP index from time to time, because it shows you the amount of energy that's hitting the earth. My friend Stefan Burns has a channel, and he does a great job of talking about the geomagnetic energy around the sun. He is a geophysicist, so check it out. But I wanted to do this video because I needed to spend some time in nature this weekend to get in touch, to sort of center myself, but also to tune in. And that's why it's important to be in nature. You're tuning in with your higher consciousness. And everything around here is alive. All these trees are alive. And so fortunately there's nobody around here. I love it. This is great. Usually there's a camper here, camper in the corner there somewhere, but today there is no one here. And so this is a perfect time to record this video. So what I'm going to suggest here to many of you is that this energy is so powerful that it's going to set us on a new course. And that's what I've been trying to tell everyone in these videos, because every astrologer knows this is a monumental time in our history where we're rebirthing. We're sort of starting over again in some way. And we could see that with the political theater. We could see that in people's behavior. We could see it, in society, and we could feel it. We absolutely feel this energy and how it is changing us in some way. Okay? And that's why I did one of the live streams. I call it Spiritual Awakening. For those of us that are in tune, we know that this is an awakening process, which is taking us down a deeper, level of consciousness within ourselves. Many of us are going to become very much more psychic than we already are. So that's going to be very profound. And many are unfortunately going to lose their marbles, as I've been talking about, because they just don't understand themselves or reality. And so, again, this video is to inspire. It's not to cause fear and anxiety and stress. It's to get you to do something that's natural. Get into the water, get into nature, enjoy your family, enjoy the animals that you have, enjoy your kids, enjoy what you really have. Because remember, friends, we're all here for a period of time in these physical suits. Then when we leave these physical suits, we no longer have the avatar. We can't move around, we can't smell, we can't touch, we can't taste, okay? Because we don't have a form anymore. So this is why it's important to remind us of the beauty of nature and this physical world, even though this is just one aspect of this physical reality. And so this is the beauty of astrology, is just it's a method, it's a tool for understanding cycles and patterns. You could use numerology as well, and it's very accurate. So we astrologers, and and I watch several other astrologers who are really good, and they're screaming at the top of their lungs, hey, we're in for a major change. Hey, we're in for a major change. And they're absolutely right. No matter whether you use the Western astrology, which I use, or the Vedic astrology, or you look at the numerology, everything about this year is about change. Everything. Okay? It's a 9-year numerology. The astrology, I mean, we've never seen 4 outer planets switching signs before in 1 year. That is tremendous, tremendous energy. And we could see it also from the fact that the sun is in what's called, solar maximum right now. We're in solar maximum, I think 25, if I'm not mistaken. So basically everything is indicating change, change, change. And as I'm doing this video today, I heard on the news that there was a massive earthquake somewhere, I think it's in Indonesia or Mumbai or something like that, a 7.7. And this is the kind of thing that, I was talking about with the water, Neptune in Pisces, going, getting ready to go into Aries. It's energy, symbolic energy. And the fact that these geomagnetic storms have been, being very active. And Stefan explains this beautifully. Every time we have these storms, wherever that storm hits the part of the earth, it's sort of vibrating in that area and will cause earthquakes. So this is the kind of energy we're dealing with. So for those of you that are informed, that have been following me a while, thank you so much, because you're leading the way. So stay on top of the KP index, stay on top of the geomagnetic energy. Sorry about the wind here, guys. I hope it doesn't come across too bad on the microphone. I'm wearing a lapel mic, so hopefully it's not too bad. But anyway, I'll shoot some more video and put it together. And, as soon as I get back to some sort of Wi-Fi or something, I'll upload these videos. And anyway, I'm probably going to be wandering around here for a couple of days and, try and inspire you a little more. So if I come across some magnificent scenery, I'll take that video too and incorporate it. All right. So set your intentions this weekend, as I'm doing right now, for the next 6 months to a year. Depending on where that solar eclipse is going to activate in your chart, if you know astrology, that's the area you want to focus in on. Okay, so I'll just run through it real quickly for you. So if you have an Aries rising or an Aries sun, it's all about the self and the appearance and your identity. And so this solar eclipse is going to reinvent yourself, especially if it's close to the beginning of Aries. If you're a Taurus rising, this has a lot to do with your spirituality and mysticism and going deep and discovering more meaningful purpose in life. And it's also about getting rid of stuff that no longer serves you. If you're a Gemini rising, it has a lot to do with your friendships, your organization, your dreams for the future and what you really want. You may be, involved with new groups and organizations. If you're a Cancer rising, it has a lot to do with your career and your purpose and your status. So this is going to be, activating that area of your chart. If you're a Leo rising, it has a lot to do with the meaning and purpose of your life. What are you here to do? What are you here to share? What do you want to explore? If you're a Virgo rising, it has a lot to do with the deep psychological transformation that's been going on within many of you. And so this also has to do with finances and the deep, abyss that you've been in for quite a while. If you're a Libra or Libra rising, this has to do with partnerships and relationships. So many of you are going to be meeting some wonderful people in the coming year. But at the same time, you may need to let go of people that no longer serve you in your life. If you're a Scorpio rising, this has a lot to do with your health and work, how you're going to reinvent yourselves, reinvent your body, reinvent your sense of purpose, reinvent where you want to be, your daily habits, all of that stuff. If you're a Sagittarius, this has a lot to do with creativity, spending time with children, creative projects, appreciating life even more. And so many of you are going to feel more loving and caring and wanting to be more creative. If you're a Capricorn rising, your home life is absolutely going to be lit up. Anything to do with the children, moving, real estate matters, this is the theme for many of you. So keep that in mind. Your emotions may also be a little on the wild side with this energy. Aquarius, this has a lot to do with your thinking. In the next year, your thinking and your ideas are going to be off the charts. Your premonitions, your visions for the future are going to be very profound. So take advantage of them. Start something new, create something new, okay? But it starts with your mind. Now, if you're a Pisces rising or sun sign Pisces, this has a lot to do with your second house of income and value. So start a new business, start a new job, you know, understand who you really are based on your values. Just don't go along to get along, you know. And so for many of you, the material side of life is going to be very important in the coming year. All right, so there you have it, just a brief overview. If you have a sun sign or a rising sign in those signs, I give you a little tip on what you can look forward to. Okay, I hope this video inspires you. Have a wonderful weekend, and if, like I said, if I come across anything else that's inspiring or that I need to add to this video, I will. Anyway, have a great weekend, a powerful weekend, and let's start this journey together on a positive note. All right, bye for now.